Hello, my name is John Burgess with Mainstream Technologies, and it has been my honor to serve as the 2021 Board Chair of your Little Rock Regional Chamber. When I took this position in December, there was great hope that this year would return us to pre-pandemic life after a turbulent 2020. A vaccine was imminent, and the term Delta variant was not yet widely known. If last year tested our responsiveness and resolve, this year has certainly tested our patience and our persistence. Despite the challenges, several major chamber initiatives and economic development projects came to fruition this past year. For the second year in a row, we have set a new high-water mark in terms of economic development success. The momentum of last year, combined with an ever-increasing pipeline of projects, has produced major new business announcements for our community. The year began with Amazon's announcement of a second major first-mile distribution facility in North Little Rock, bringing their total investment in our community to over 5 million square feet of new space and close to 5,000 new jobs. Additional announcements from companies like Windsor Door, Custom Craft Poultry, and Wipro continue to demonstrate the strength of the region's assets for both manufacturing and office projects. After years of due diligence, Costco finally opened its doors in the state of Arkansas, adding to our already strong quality of place. But bubbling under the surface for over a year was a flagship project with a company recognized by Fortune as one of the country's 100 fastest growing and one of America's best mid-sized, according to Forbes. In October, we celebrated the $400 million investment by Trex at the Port of Little Rock and their commitment to add over 500 new jobs as they create the largest and most robust manufacturing facility in their network at the Port of Little Rock.
The announcement of Trex today, this means this is a $400 million day for Arkansas.
It's great to finally be able to stand in front of an audience and talk about it live.
Sometimes in projects that you work and you obviously go after targeted sectors and you want to bring in new jobs, and sometimes you really just, you hit it off with a company and you know that there's going to be a fit with that company and with that community and that state, and we really felt that with this company.
It's because of work that's been done since then that the port continues to expand to allow amazing companies like Trex to call this place home.
This large and complex project tested our chamber and our community in many ways, but our success was forged by the strong relationships developed with partners, including AEDC, the City of Little Rock, and the Little Rock Port Authority. We will continue to support Trex as they develop their site and begin their training and hiring process, as we have for companies like Amazon and others this past year. Just a few weeks before the Trex announcement, many of us were gathered at the State House Convention Center to mark a seminal moment for work which has already spanned 3.5 years. On October the 7th, the 4 public school districts across Pulaski County were officially designated by the Ford Motor Fund as Ford Next Generation Learning Communities, in recognition for their implementation of the Academies of Central Arkansas.
It's about students developing these critical workplace skills that they're going to need to be successful in college, career, and life. Learning how to think critically, problem solve, work together in teams, become lifelong learners. So important. It's about the community coming together to be co-owners and really helping to shape and support the education system in this rapidly changing economy. And it's about students really understanding the power of becoming lifelong learners.
This distinction adds Pulaski County to a growing list of over 40 communities from across the U.S. and the United Kingdom who have demonstrated the rigor and perseverance in implementing a transformative model for high school education, which ensures that all students in all schools across our 4 districts have access and opportunities to graduate high school college-ready and career-ready, and with an academic foundation for lifelong learning. The students who will comprise the first full graduating class of the Academies of Central Arkansas began their freshman year this fall. And as our school partners work to deliver the model just in time over the next 3 years, I hope many of you will join me and dozens of other business leaders who have pledged financial and in-kind support to help build out the academies. The lessons learned in 2020 helped the Chamber continue to thrive and serve our members over the past 12 months. Successful new programs from last year, like our Cultivate Women's Business Series, continued to highlight and explore important topics, ranging from investing in women-owned businesses to developing personal boards of directors to becoming the chief well-being officer of your own life.
We have interstate highways. I may drive faster on that highway than I'm supposed to. I may pass on the right where I'm not supposed to, but I am grateful that I understand what that roadway looks like and that map looks like. And the worst thing you could do on an interstate highway is drive the wrong direction towards oncoming traffic. And so figuring out the way to tweak around the edges and find your voice within a structure that we all know exists. It doesn't mean to deny it or accept it entirely, but to work around the edges.
In these male-dominated fields, it's important for women to have a presence and for us to be our own and create the pathway for the next woman and encourage and motivate her.
Thousands of participants were able to join events like our Small Business Impact Awards and Minority Enterprise Development Week through blended in-person and hybrid delivery methods. Our Power Up Economic Development series continued to focus on timely topics like hiring and talent retention and the economic impact of our quality of place. A personal highlight for me was the return of one of our most popular and my favorite event, Bowling for Business. In the years to come, the innovations of the past 18 months will help us be even more responsive and relevant to our members' needs. As an organization, the Little Rock Regional Chamber also advanced critical conversations and strategic planning in the areas of diversity, equity, inclusion, and inclusive growth. With a dual focus on support of member businesses and the economic growth of the region, the Chamber is well positioned to help broadly advance these important issues within our community. This fall, in partnership with UA Little Rock, we launched a new non-credit diversity, equity, and inclusion training program for corporate executives. This training will be bolstered by additional resources and support that the Chamber and affiliate partners will look to offer in the months and years to come. We were thrilled that this training aligned so closely with Mayor Scott's Opportunity Little Rock vision, and we look forward to collaborating with the city as we all work for a more equitable and inclusive Little Rock. We can and should be proud of all that we have achieved this last year together. Little Rock is a community that works. We work to grow new businesses and new jobs. We work to support each other and overcome common challenges, and we work to build a better, more inclusive tomorrow, where all students have the opportunity and skills to fulfill their limitless potential. I thank you for the opportunity to serve as your chairman this past year and celebrate with you all that we have accomplished together. The state of your chamber is strong, and as we cast our vision to 2022 and beyond, let us take strength in knowing that together we have helped and we continue to help our community achieve greatness. Thank you.